After 4 long years, that felt like an eternity for fans around the world. The moment everyone had been waiting for has finally arrived. BTS, the global supergroup that redefined pop culture, music, and fandom in the 21st century, has officially confirmed their reunion. Not only are the 7 members coming back together, but they are also preparing for their first official job as a complete group after 4 years. The announcement sent shockwaves across social media, triggered emotional reactions from ARMY everywhere, and marked the beginning of a brand new chapter in BTS history. The confirmation of BTS's reunion is not just another entertainment headline, it is a cultural moment. For years, BTS has stood as more than a music group. They are symbols of perseverance, unity, and artistic evolution. Their temporary pause as a full group, largely due to military service and individual projects, was understood but deeply felt. Now, with the reunion confirmed, the world is once again turning its eyes towards 7 names that changed everything: RM, Jin, SUGA, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. The long road to reunion. The journey to this reunion has been emotional, complex, and deeply human. In 2022, BTS announced they would focus more on solo activities while fulfilling their mandatory military service obligations in South Korea. Although the group never used the word disbandment, the announcement left fans with mixed emotions. Pride, sadness, understanding, and fear blended into one overwhelming feeling. Each member stepped into a new phase of life. Jin was the first to enlist, followed by J-Hope, SUGA, RM, Jimin, V, and Jungkook. For the first time since their debut, BTS activities as a full group came to a halt. The stages went quiet, group schedules disappeared, and fans had to learn how to support BTS in a different way, through individual achievements, solo albums, and personal growth journeys. Despite the physical distance, BTS never truly left. Their presence remained strong through pre-recorded content, solo music releases, heartfelt messages, and constant reassurance that this was only a pause, not an ending. The promise of reunion became a light at the end of the tunnel, and now that promise has been fulfilled. Official confirmation shakes the industry. When the official confirmation finally dropped, it did not come quietly. The news spread like wildfire across global media outlets, fan communities, and social platforms. Within minutes, keywords related to BTS reunion began trending worldwide. Millions of posts flooded timelines, filled with tears, excitement, disbelief, and pure joy. The confirmation stated clearly that BTS would reunite as a full group and begin their first official job together after 4 years. While details were initially limited, the wording alone was enough to ignite massive anticipation. The phrase, "first job together," carried deep meaning. It symbolized not just a comeback, but a reunion rooted in experience, maturity, and renewed purpose. Industry experts quickly reacted, calling it one of the most significant entertainment events of the decade. BTS's return as a full group is expected to reshape the global music landscape once again, just as they did during their meteoric rise. What first job together truly means. The term first job together after 4 years holds emotional and professional weight. This is not simply about recording a song or appearing on stage. It represents the moment the 7 members stand side by side again, working as one unit after years of individual growth, challenges, and responsibilities. During their time apart, each member explored different musical styles, personal identities, and artistic visions. RM delved deeper into introspective leadership and philosophy. Jin showed strength, humility, and warmth even during military service. SUGA expanded his producer identity and emotional storytelling. J-Hope embraced bold creativity and stage power. Jimin revealed vulnerability and elegance. V explored artistry beyond boundaries. Jungkook evolved into a global pop force with undeniable versatility. Now all those experiences are coming back into one room, one project, one shared vision. That is what makes this reunion so powerful. BTS is not returning as the same group that paused 4 years ago. They are returning as 7 men who have grown, learned, and are ready to redefine themselves again. ARMY's emotional explosion. For ARMY, the reunion confirmation was overwhelming in the best possible way. Fans who had waited patiently, supported solo activities, counted down enlistment days, and held on to hope finally received a reward for their loyalty. Social media became a space of collective emotion. Happy tears, memories of past eras, and dreams of what is to come. Many fans described the moment as surreal. Some had grown up alongside BTS, entering adulthood during the group's hiatus. Others discovered BTS during their solo era and are now experiencing their first full group reunion. Across generations, the feeling was the same: gratitude and excitement. ARMY communities around the world organized celebratory events, streaming parties for old BTS songs, and message projects expressing love and support. The reunion felt like a homecoming, not just for BTS, but for fans who had been waiting to feel whole again. A new chapter, not a repeat. One of the most important aspects of this reunion is the understanding that it is not about going backward. BTS has never been a group that repeats itself. Every era they create reflects growth, change, and courage. This reunion is expected to follow the same philosophy. Sources close to the industry suggest that BTS's first job together will focus on meaningful content rather than immediate mass promotion. This aligns with their history of prioritizing artistic integrity over commercial pressure. Whether it involves music, a special project, or a global event, the emphasis is expected to be on authenticity and connection. The members themselves have often spoken about returning when the time felt right, not when the world demanded it. This reunion feels intentional, carefully planned, and emotionally grounded. Impact on the global music scene. BTS's return as a full group is expected to have a massive impact on the global music industry. Even during their hiatus, BTS continued to influence charts, trends, and conversations. A full group reunion amplifies that influence exponentially. Music labels, streaming platforms, and media companies are already preparing for what many call a BTS effect. Past BTS releases have consistently broken records, from album sales to streaming numbers and tour attendance. Their reunion is likely to set new benchmarks once again. Beyond numbers, BTS's return also reignites discussions about artistry, representation, and the power of global fandoms. They have always challenged industry norms, proving that language, culture, and geography are not barriers to worldwide success. The brotherhood that never broke. At the heart of this reunion lies something deeper than fame or success: brotherhood. BTS has always emphasized their bond as 7 individuals who grew up together, struggled together, and succeeded together. Their time apart tested that bond, but never broke it. Throughout the years, members consistently mentioned each other in interviews, lyrics, and messages. They showed up to support one another's solo milestones whenever possible. That mutual respect and love reassured fans that the group's foundation remained strong. This reunion is the natural result of that bond. It is not forced or manufactured. It is the continuation of a story that was paused, not ended. What fans can expect moving forward. While specific details of BTS's first job together remain under wraps, expectations are sky high. Fans are anticipating music that reflects maturity, honesty, and emotional depth. Others are hoping for performances that showcase both individual growth and group synergy. There is also excitement about the possibility of global promotions, interviews, and eventually live stages. Seeing all 7 members together again, laughing, working, and performing, will be a moment etched into pop culture history. However, fans also understand that BTS will move at their own pace. The reunion is not about rushing into endless schedules, but about creating something meaningful that honors both the group and their journey. A reunion that redefines time. 4 years may seem long, but in the context of BTS's story, it became a period of transformation rather than separation. The reunion proves that time apart does not weaken true connection. Instead, it can strengthen purpose and deepen understanding. This first job together symbolizes resilience, patience, and trust between the members themselves and between BTS and ARMY. It reminds the world that some stories are worth waiting for.